Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your August 2022 reading. We're going to look into the sun, moon, and rising signs of the Aquarius collective. This is a general reading and will not resonate with every single person. Take the things that resonate with you and everything that doesn't, just leave it behind. If it doesn't resonate with you, you can stick around and see if there's something in the reading that you need to hear. The energies can be reversed, so assign the roles as you please, and these messages are timeless. So even though I'm reading for August, it could be any time in August that it happens. If you're not seeing it happening in your life right now, don't do a quick discard, it's not happening. Come back in a couple of weeks and see if it's happening then, because that possibly could be when the messages are right for you. If you're wanting to know about the last video I did, it was on the Lion's Gate, August 8th energy, and explains it in detail on there, but we're all going to be doing. That'll be at the end of this video. There'll be a link. And I am doing personal readings. It's easier for me to do a personal reading than it is for me to cut up 12 videos. So, it's easy for me just to kind of slide someone in, and because I'm not having to cut up a video, I'm not having to render it and post it and put pictures on it and all of that stuff. So it's just easier for me to do that. So those of you guys who know me, just reach out and we'll get you a reading. Otherwise, you can click the link in the description box down below. We can get you scheduled in for a reading as well. If you like this reading or entertain in some way, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I am only accepting the highest and best truth, go the highest and best good, bringing forth the most accurate answers. And thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for waiting for me. We're just going to throw down some cards and go from there and just see what happens. And sometimes I have to hang on to the cards where I'm at because I'm still reading them. You know what I mean? And then I'll put them up for you. I know a lot of you guys read cards, but remember that the cards are read by the person who's reading it, not... so I'm pulling it, and they're giving me the cards that I need for me, for the way I talk to the universe. Because I was reading for someone the other day, and they were looking at my cards, and they were trying to read them, and I was like, you are connected too much to the energy to not have an opinion and not have your ego getting in the way. So it's easier if somebody else is reading your energy, okay? So I was like, you're reading those cards, because the person was trying to read the cards. I was like, you're reading that based on your fears, based on your own judgments, and so you need to separate yourself from that. So when I showed her what the cards meant for me, she was like, oh, it was very interesting. All right, guys, so somebody left you out in the cold. That's what we got here. So let's start with the problem, what's going on first. Somebody left you out in the cold because they didn't see a future with you. Or they said they didn't see a future with you. So we have two cards that are happiness, but they're upside down, so it's unhappiness. So somebody... let's see, we have, it's a marriage card upside down. It doesn't mean that this person wasn't thinking about it. It just means that the issue that happened was that it came out in this way, that this was not going to happen. Okay, like our future is not going to happen for some reason. So somebody left you out in the cold. It's very interesting. I am not an Aquarius, but I have this same sort of thing happening that I just read for Pisces. Very similar energy. But it, like somebody left somebody out in the cold. It made them super unhappy, made everybody in the situation super unhappy, and there was good news. Let's see if you get good news too, because this is like the same and exact. It's not played out the same, but it's the same energy. It's very interesting how that works. Okay, there was a tower moment. This is exactly the same stuff that was happening in the 8-8 video that I just did, so you need to check that out. So there was a tower moment. It could be a tower moment between couples, a tower moment between friends. It could be that person had a personal tower moment and they were changed forever. Okay? Which caused some restlessness, some unfocused, some impulsive. Maybe they were talking about, I'm burnt out over this, something like that. We have the King of Swords upside down. We got a lot of upside down cards. You know why? Because there's a tower. You know what I mean? So a lot of stuff just happened. We have the King of Swords upside down as well. And the King of Swords is somebody misused your love. They clouded the truth. They used their power wrong in this relationship. So here we go. I'll show you. So that is the issue. Now I want to know what's going to happen. Where are we going? Like, what's likely to happen? Now, everybody has free will. Let me preface it with that. If we have major arcana cards, it means the universe is like pretty much putting a hand in the situation. Let's hope that we get some. I did not get that in the Pisces reading. I did not get that in the 8-8 reading as well, I don't think. So let's just see if we can get some major arcana cards to say what is going to happen through this 8-8 energy, through this August energy. Is it going to stay this way forever? How is it going to change? All of that stuff, okay? Well, somebody's going to take a leap of faith. Whew. We do have major arcana cards here, so good for you. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and we do have the World card as well. So someone is going to take a leap of faith. They are... it's going to be very spontaneous. And what they're going after is the world. What they're going after is movement. And they're going after a closure of some sort of issue because they had a lot of anxiety over this. Anxiety over losing you. Anxiety of what they caused. There is some recovery, regeneration, but they may have been resisting the inevitable end as well. So let's keep that in there. There could be a reconciliation, but there also could be conflict. So it's like they're going to take a leap of faith. And yeah, it's like with the cards that are next to each other, it makes me a little weary about the leap of faith though. We do have the Queen of Wands, which is courageous, determined, and passionate joy. But the Queen of Wands, I wish I had a different queen there, because the Queen of Wands could be not telling the whole truth, nothing but the truth kind of thing, or not being truthful with themselves. And so that can be a problem, you know, it really can. Okay. We're going to dive into this a little bit more because I do want some more information. I want to know what is hidden that we can't see, and what is helping the situation. I think what's hidden is this and this, these two things together. I think that's hidden, but let's see what comes up. Let's pull these cards. What's hidden that we can't see, and then I want to see like what they think about you, and I also want to see like what are they saying as well, okay? Like what does their heart say? But right now, I just want to see what I want on one side, what's helping us and what's hurt. Obstacle and then hurting, please. So obstacle first and then hurting. Okay. I mean obstacle and helping. I didn't say that right. Okay, so obstacle first. Helping next. Ooh, good for you. Okay, so this is interesting. So the obstacle is the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. So I think this person isn't being practical enough, isn't being nurturing enough, it might have something to do with their finances. If that's an obstacle, it may not be for everybody, but some sort of money thing getting in the way of this situation. Now, the thing that's helping you is actually the Queen of Wands, which is right here. So the Queen of Wands is actually helping you. So it's the courage, the determination, the passion, and the joy is actually helping. So this was actually a helping card because then it got reconfirmed right here. So even though it was right next to this card, I have a feeling that okay, so this is a passionate energy, and that's why this card can be both. And I do still feel like that is the case. It could either be reconciliation or it could be conflict. And that's because of the passion that is there. People get kind of weird when they get passionate or they get determined about something. They get kind of weird. Okay, so it's possible you might run into some weird energy. Don't take it personally. Let it go. Okay, let's see what this person wants to say to you and how do they see you in this energy. Like, how do they see Aquarius? What do they want to say to Aquarius? How is this going? Okay. Let's see. Let's do these ones. So they're saying that they don't know what comes next. Like they're not sure about what is going to happen with you two. They're saying that they did trust you, and it didn't. I'm not sure it really had an issue with them trusting you or not. It could have been some other reason, but they said that they wear their feelings on their sleeve, or they don't hide their feelings like they probably should at times. You know, sometimes they let on too much than they should. Okay, so how they see you, Aquarius, is it's not great, but there is a good outcome. I don't want to say that, but it's true. That it was a missed opportunity in love, basically, because, and it's not that actually you, but actually the situation, I guess you'd say. They are engulfed in anger, impulsiveness, and recklessness when it comes to you, because this I had a vision of love, and it was all that you've given to me. So it's like that. Like they had this vision of love, and yeah, I kind of want to know a little bit more about that, you know, because at the end it's the King of Cups, which isn't bad. It's like they're really trying to control their emotions when it comes to you, because they didn't do a very good job of controlling their emotions, because they felt like there just was this missed opportunity of love. It's like, you know, the card that I'm looking at is, you know, Eve gave Adam the apple. You know what I mean? It's like that. Like, you know, Adam and Eve, greatest of all love stories, right? But she gave him the apple. You know what I mean? So somewhere in that journey, there was an apple. Okay, so I asked to clarify, and they just said it's so wrapped up in like the Three of Swords, like negative self-talk and some pain and some, you know, they're optimistic about it and then they forgive and then they're in pain. It's like back and forth. It's like, I love you, no I don't, I love you. And then there's like the Ten of Cups at the end, when it's like the best love that they've ever had, but yet they're treating it like, you know, you gave me the apple, Eve. Oh gosh. So there you go. All right. Well, Aquarius, I really hope that this works out for you. We do have that 8-8 energy to help with manifestation. Remember, you are powerful. No matter what's going on here, you still have the power to create the things that you want, no matter what is going on in your life. So with that being said, on the screen is the 8-8 video. I do believe that this person may be coming back. It might not be every time they come back, may not be exactly what you want, but just, you know, I put this thing up on my wall on Facebook that said, you know, whenever you tell the universe what you want, then start saying no to the things that you don't. You know, don't just accept anything. Just be like, you know, what I really want is this, and what I really told the universe is this, and this is what's presented to me, and it's not exactly what I'm looking for. And let that person change, because whatever it feels like to me, whatever they did, it was wrong. It wasn't right, and it was very hurtful. And to just come back and just pretend like everything's okay, a little suspect to me, or a little red flaggy. But you know, there is love there, so we will see. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much for waiting for this video. You have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.